What's good? This is Trey with Legit Game coming to you with this video on the truth about beautiful women. Alright. So the truth is, when you see a beautiful woman, what happens is you start creating this fantasy version of this woman. You start creating this perception where you see this woman as some amazing creature, some amazing being, based solely on the way that she looks. But in reality, that woman could be psychotic, she could be crazy, she could be illiterate, she could be a drug addict, she could be an alcoholic, she could be mentally ill, she could be just very strange, she could be socially awkward, she could be shot. There's all these things that she could be that you don't think about when you see her because she's so beautiful. So you just, in your mind, you just think she's just amazing, right? But the reality is, if you approach that woman and you actually get to know her, guarantee that you're going to find out that she's actually insecure. Yeah, there's something that she's insecure about, or there's a couple things she's insecure about. So the problem with most guys is they go up to women and they right away put them on a pedestal. You're so beautiful, so amazing, you're so great, you're so this, you're so that. And right away the woman puts her guards up, and she doesn't really take your compliment seriously because she knows you're judging her solely on her looks. And she's getting judged solely on her looks all the time. So she just knows you're just saying all this shit because basically you just want to have sex with her. But you're not, if you truly cared about her as a person, yeah, you would appreciate her looks, but you wouldn't be focused on that. You would actually be focused on finding out if she's actually a good person, if she actually has good character. What is her strengths? What are her weaknesses? What type of person is she? But most guys, they have this unrealistic view of the woman. They put her on a pedestal based on her looks. But the truth is, you can have one woman, two women standing side by side. And one woman extremely beautiful, the other woman average looking. If you ask 10 men to judge those women based on their looks, I guarantee those men are going to say that the good looking woman is a better option for them. She's probably cooler, probably more social, all these different things, which in reality, they have no clue whether or not that is true because they don't know the good looking woman and they don't know the average looking woman. They're basing everything on looks. So you probably heard the saying, don't judge a book by its cover. And that saying is very true. If you go out and approach women and go out and pick up women, you will see this for yourself. A woman can be beautiful, she can look amazing, all this stuff. Then once you get to know her, you find out that she's broken. She's been cheated on. Family members have betrayed her. Different shit has happened in her life where, yeah, she knows she's beautiful, but she's a regular human being. She's not that great. She's not that amazing. She has her flaws. And she knows this. So when you come up to her and you say, oh, you're an angel, you're this, you're that, you're that, she doesn't believe that shit. She knows that you just want to get in her pants. You're just saying whatever you can to make her think that, that she's amazing and all this shit. But that's not going to think about it. If every guy is doing that, you really think that's going to work? Only that shit only works for the guys who she is already physically attracted to, right? She's already physically attracted to, and that's not a choice. So if the guy comes up to her and he says she's amazing, all this stuff, she may fall for it because she's physically attracted to him at a high level. But for most guys who and if she's fell for that a couple of times, she'll stop falling for it. So even if you're physically attractive, she may still, have her guards up because she probably has let, other guys who are physically attractive, say that stuff to her and she fell for it and realized that he just wanted to have sex and he probably bounced her, or maybe he just started treating her like shit after a while. So the reality is, yes, a woman can look beautiful on the outside, but on the inside, she could be a piece of shit. I'm not saying every beautiful woman is a piece of shit on the inside, but I'm just saying that it's not smart, it's not wise to judge a woman based solely on her looks. Yes, she looks good. You know, when I go to the club with other guys and we see beautiful women, you know, I barely even say anything. You know, I'll just say, oh, that girl's cute or whatever. But they'll be like, oh, she's so fine. She's this, she's that, she's this. And I already know if they go and approach that girl, they're going to fuck it up. Because they're not in the right state of mind. They're putting this girl on a pedestal. And when he approach her, she's gonna feel that energy like, oh, this dude, like, he just wants to have sex with me. He's just basing everything on my looks. Yes, she purposefully creates an appearance that is attractive because she wants to attract high quality men. But she also has ways to filter out the guys who are not high quality, right? So first, she's gonna look at your looks, of course. She's gonna see, you know, what level you're on based on her standard of looks. Then from there, she's gonna look at your game, the way you speak to her, your body language, your tonality, your vibe, all of that. She's gonna pay attention to that. Now, if you walk up to her and you say, "Oh wow, you're so beautiful. Wow, I just had to come and talk to you." That's not the best opener because, you know, every guy says that. But let's just say you say that, right? Then from there, get off of that whole beautiful topic. Don't stay on it like, oh man, you're so, everything she said. Oh yeah, you're so amazing. Wow, your eyes are so amazing. That's not game, okay? That's what every guy is doing, and she is going to put you in the category of every other guy. So instead of doing that, let's put it this way. If you want to have weak game, like if you want to say weak stuff, like put her on the pedestal and all that stuff, the only way that can work is if your value is extremely high and it's obvious. Because to her, she's like, wow, this guy is high value and he's putting me on a pedestal. That's kind of interesting. Okay, that might actually catch your attention. But if she knows that you are a regular guy or you're not that high value and you come up to her and you start putting her on a pedestal and saying all this stuff, it's a turn off. Because first of all, she's like, okay, this guy is not even anything special. Second of all, he's saying all this sweet shit, which means he just wants to get in my pants. Third of all, you know, every other guy's doing this, so why should I choose him? You see what I'm saying? So you have to be realistic. You have to look at your value and whether or not you can how you communicate your value. Look at the way women respond to you and then calibrate your game to that. So what I'm saying is, personally, it doesn't matter how high value you are or whatever. Stop putting women on pedestals based on their looks. It's just ridiculous. It's the fact of the matter is, any woman, this is my opinion. I don't know. Maybe some guys are a little different, but most guys, no matter how beautiful the woman is, if you're in a relationship with her and her personality is trash, you're going to stop seeing her for, you know, as this beautiful woman. You're just gonna see her as annoying and be like, yeah, she's beautiful, but she's annoying, or this or that or this or that. So to be honest, when I approach a woman, I try to keep that in mind. I try to keep in mind that, yeah, she is beautiful, but under the makeup, under this appearance that she's created, this is a regular girl who has insecurities, who's going through life, who's trying to figure things out. And she's probably looking for a guy who can support her, a guy who can help her increase the quality of her life, a guy who actually cares about her and not just her looks, a guy that's not just about having sex, a guy who actually wants to bring value to her life. So that's my mindset. It's like, you know, I approach a woman and basically my mindset is like, how can I show her a good time? You know, my goal isn't to impress her. My goal isn't to boost her ego. My goal is to show her a good time and be real with her. You know, if she has flaws, you know, I'm going to accept her flaws and I'm going to know that they're there. I'm not going to act like, oh, she's so amazing just because of how she looks. It's not true. And they can feel that energy, that fake energy, like, oh, this guy is being so fake right now. He just telling me that I'm beautiful and all this shit. But at the end of the day, once he has sex with me, he's going to leave. And that's what you get. Even if that's not true, maybe you're a good guy, whatever. But if you're complimenting all this shit, she's going to know that you're not that high value. You probably don't have that many options. Why are you complimenting her so much? It's weird. That's what guys who don't really have women around, that's what they do. They compliment women all the time because they want the women to stay. But actually that repels the woman because she knows that all you care about is her looks. And a lot of these women, they know that once the makeup comes off, they're not that attractive. They're still probably cute or whatever, but once that makeup comes off, it's not that amazing or whatever. So they're like, okay, if this guy's only focused on my looks, he's probably gonna leave once he sees me without my makeup or whatever. You got to keep that stuff in mind. So that's why it's important to go out and approach women and talk to women and pick up women and get relationships with women so you can see the real truth of what's going on. If you stay behind, the scenes, you're just gonna fall for that trap of, oh, she's so beautiful, she's so beautiful, she's so amazing. No, first, yeah, she looks good. Find out if she's amazing for real. Go and talk to her and see what her character is. Go and have a relationship with her and see how she acts when the storm comes. When things aren't going that well in the relationship, look at how she handles it. That's how you really get to see if she's so amazing or not. All right. So that's the advice. I hope it was helpful. For more tips and advice on how to pick up and attract women, go to legitgame.com. Thanks for watching. Peace.